is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is January 1st, 2024. Yesterday, I was feeling very pessimistic about the new year. I think I was mostly just tired. We had gotten back from California the day before on the 30th and was just not a happy camper about how I was feeling going into 2024. But today, I'm a bit more well rested and feeling optimistic about 2024. I've prepared, I've got my goals set, I'm ready to go. So I think we are good. One of the things that I want to do this year is be a better horse person. I'm not a bad horse person by any stretch of the imagination. I take good care of my horses, but I want to be better. I want to take things to that next level in terms of my horse's care, whether that's feeding, like just day-to-day grooming, exercising, training, all the things I want to do better. So we're gonna try and start off 2024 on the right foot. We won't be able to ride because we have not gotten much snow at all. So it's like ice everywhere. So we are not riding. We're gonna go for a hand walk, spend some time here in the barn, just grooming and stuff, and kind of go through what it's gonna look like for me to be a better horse person in 2024. One of my goals is to do 5 pull-ups in a row, unbroken, like in one set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even do one, unfortunately. I lost a lot of strength in that aspect in 2023, which really frustrates me. We're gonna get it this year though. We're working on it. This is my starting point. We have 365 days to get very, very strong. So Diesel and I went for a walk. I almost fell on my butt, I don't know how many times. He was at risk of falling, which That's not good. So it was definitely the worst it's been out there. It was really warm yesterday, so it thawed, melted, froze relatively hard last night. So it was not good. So I was like, let's try the arena. And to be honest, I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt because the arena's good. I could definitely ride in here. And that's one of the things, like wanting to be a better horse person, I should have been more proactive about coming up here, looking at my arena, not being lazy, saddling him up, and going for a ride. Like, yes, obviously it's not ideal. We're not going to be doing sliding stops or super tight circles or anything, but we can definitely get the job done. And I've missed out on probably a substantial amount of riding because of that. So we had a good day. I walked for 35 minutes and now we did groundwork for 20-ish minutes. The more high pace, flipping back and forth, going different directions, he struggles with his hind lead with that, and I think he's just not getting his butt up underneath him the way I want to. So that's definitely something we need to work on because that is the issue with his flying lead changes. If we can get that sorted out, flying lead changes will be much easier. I am sweaty. We're gonna go back to the barn, and he got very sweaty. He worked hard today, didn't you? He worked hard. So we're gonna go to the barn, maybe give him a cookie and put him back. So as I said, I'm not a bad horse owner by any stretch. Like, I'm middle of the road. There's some people that do not take care of their horses at all, and it's tragic. There's other people that their horses are like immaculately taken care of. I'm somewhere in the middle. Obviously Diesel he's a good weight, he's shiny. I think he's happy. Are you happy? Are you happy? He's itchy because he's sweaty. But he's well taken care of, right? He's happy and healthy. But I just want to step it up a little bit. I have very high standards for my horses, and I feel like I haven't been living up to those standards as of late. Obviously they're taken care of, but I just want it to be better. My word of the year, better. So like his forage is good. Basic needs are taken care of. I think what I'm trying to get at, which I feel like I'm beating around the bush, I'm just trying to figure a way to articulate what I want to do. More time grooming. I do not groom my horses very much at all. Like, they look fantastic, but I don't take the time. And another thing is riding and training Diesel. So Diesel will be 5 at the end of April. He's very well started, but he's not finished. Like, he doesn't have a flying lead change. He's still a bit of a baby. And it's up to me to either decide to send him away and get someone else to train him, or I really need to make the effort to work with him. Me lunging him in a circle will keep him physically conditioned to a certain extent. It's not advancing his training or his knowledge. It's not increasing his value as a performance horse. I need to be making the effort to actually be doing things that push him, that teach him, that push me, because I feel like I'm kind of in a rut where, yeah, we're like going for walks, which is fine if it's super cold out and the ground conditions don't allow it. But as I said, my arena is more than able to be ridden in at this point, and I haven't been. And I have no one else to blame but myself. So we need to do that. I think that's the big one. I didn't show last year. I showed the year before. I think I need competition goals. I think that's what's gonna push me to have a deadline like that and be like, okay, you're gonna be in this show. If you're not prepared, that's a problem. So I just actually thought of that. That's probably a good idea. We need to enter some shows. So as I said, last year in 2023, I really stalled out with Diesel. I bought Diesel in May of 2022. I think we entered 9 shows that summer. Did awesome. We had a great year. And then I think the problem was I was so burnt out from work that adding the stress of competition and all of that was just no. And now I'm like, I'm in a better place and I'm ready for it. I do have to remind myself that horses are my hobby and it's supposed to be fun. I have to tell myself that a lot. It's supposed to be fun. But I'm definitely a person who thrives on having goals and achieving things. As far as like the competition goes, I don't have like, well, I want to win first place. Like obviously I'm going there to win, but if I don't, that's okay. The goal is more about advancing with Diesel, getting out there, and just being at the show. What happens after that is whatever. But I think having that goal, I did not set the goal of competing this year. Did not set that goal. Abby's sitting here looking at me. She's like so close to being tame where I can touch her. Like she loves playing with the whip, as you saw. She's underfoot constantly. She's just not quite comfortable with me touching her. We'll get there. Anyways, did not set showing and competing as a goal this year. But now that I'm thinking more and more about it and how I want to be a better horse person, I think it's a good idea. So we're going to kind of sit with that. I'm going to have to look at show schedules. I'm not sure if a lot of shows are scheduled yet, but we'll definitely keep an eye on them as those schedules do become available. I did compete in 3 different associations in 2022. I'm thinking I'm just going to stick to the closest one that's half an hour away as opposed to ones that are like almost 2 hours away. Just yeah, make this a low bar to jump basically. And now Flick's here wanting attention. We have so many cats. I go through so much cat food, you guys. It is insane. I bet you I spend like $60 on cat food at least. No, it's way more than that. It's probably like $100 on cat food a month at this point. It is what it is, whatever. I haven't seen a mouse in ever here, so I am thankful for that. I am rambling. But yeah, 2024, the year of becoming a better horse person. I'm going to be out here a lot more, going to be a lot more intentional about what I do out here. And will I get some lessons? I don't know. Definitely gonna watch YouTube videos and maybe sign up for online courses, sign up for the shows, and really to try to have a purpose behind all of this because yeah, as I said, I'm not happy with how 2023 went, so we're gonna correct that and it's gonna be better. You can find me everywhere at Strong in the Saddle. I am back on Instagram after a solid month off. I took all of December off of social media, but I am back. So you can find me there. Until next time, remember, it's always a good day to ride.